So I bought one of these DH Gate jerseys, the reverse retros. When they first came out, they were really hard to find, super expensive. Kept on waiting for stock to come back in and a few sales, but never really happened. And then eventually they all sold out. So I actually wanted to get a Panthers one, but I wanted to test it out with a Lightning jersey. So I purchased this Lightning jersey. It took about a month and a half to 2 months to come in. On first sight, looks pretty decent, especially for what I paid for. I think it was $35 with the shipping. But to anybody that knows jerseys, especially the Redditors, this is obviously a fake. You'll notice by the sizing and the quality on the patches, it's just white instead of silver. Same with the actual main logo here, just gray instead of the silver that you would see on the authentic Adidas. This also is a bit poofy, as you can see, which means we need to believe that there's like some spaces in the adhesive on here. So it's been bubbling up. I actually already washed this one. I wore it to the beach, and I think that that's probably the best idea for it. It's something that's super casual and not an actual game over at Amelie or anything like that. I went for the Stamkos version. As you can see on the back, the numbers are a bit off. Same with the lettering. There should be a bit more of a block on it and an outline. Same on the front. As you can notice here, there should be more black in that logo. Also opted to get it with the Captain C and the Stanley Cup final patch on there. They had a Stanley Cup winner patch on there, which I don't believe that the Lightning ever actually wore this season. It looks cool, but I didn't want to spring for that since it wasn't something that they actually wore. Although this is a fake jersey anyway, so who really cares? I've seen Mighty Ducks jerseys with the Wild Wing jumping out of the ice in orange, and they were never orange, but over in China they just kind of make wherever the hell they want. So sometimes you can find some cool stuff like that, but if you're a purist, you're not going to like that. I think I saw a Vegas jersey in silver on there too. Something else too that you'll notice on these is that these badges, they're not on all the way. So eventually this thing is going to start popping out. You can't really wash these too much. Reason why I made this video in the first place was because I couldn't find anything on sizing on these. I buy some of the soccer jerseys off DH Gate, and they always run very small to the point where I have to buy a size up, or sometimes size 2 up on the authentic player jerseys. So that's another reason why I bought this, to kind of find out the sizing for the future. So this is a large. So with the Fanatics jerseys and the Reeboks, what have you, I usually wear an L or XL. Right now I'm wearing an L, which is the equivalent of 54 on these. Also, to show the collar, it does include the collar, but as you can see, it's not laminated correctly. It's a bit crooked. But it's a nice touch that they added on there. But anyway, you'll see 54, which is a large. I will put this on to show the fit. Probably late for this video considering it's already in playoffs, but whatever. This can maybe help someone out for next season or in the off season. So I'm about 6 foot, 200 pounds and change. Fits a little baggy on me, so if you want to figure out sizing on that. Something that happened when I washed this is there's a bunch of fuzz that went everywhere. And something I should have known was that a lot of these Chinese jerseys, they have this like filler that they use on their patches. And this one has a lot. This one has a lot to the point where I was actually going to try to fix this. And like let me just clean it up, it'll be fine. This is definitely something you have to consider if you're gonna buy one of these. Look at this. All of this like filler fuzz that's on here, as soon as you wash it, it's going to go everywhere in the wash. So do not wash this with anything else. I am not even gonna put this in the washing machine anymore after that. I think this is a hand wash as needed moving forward. Because just it got everywhere, and I spent a good 10 minutes before making this video just getting all the fuzz off of it. You'll see on here on the shoulder patch, same thing. So you see these white parts here? That's actually where it came off in my wash. So that's pretty frustrating. Something else. So with the Lightning jerseys, you actually have these things on the side, on the ribs, called victory stripes. I don't know why they're called victory stripes. Just these stripes that are on the side of the jersey. And not even with washing it, nothing, just a day of wearing it, you got these things coming off already. So another reason that you can't really wash these were really poorly done. These are basically like stickers. And not even like the sponsor logos that you'll see on the soccer jerseys that they have over there, which tend to come off. These are just stickers, like something that they would give to you at Disney World or something like. So I'm gonna try to glue these on and save it. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna end up just tearing these things off and calling it a lost cause, because this thing's obviously fake. So there's no point in trying to pass it off as an authentic one. So all in all, for 35 bucks, if you really want one of these jerseys, you don't want to spend the 210, 220 that they are, and you're not in a rush to wait the month and a half, I say go ahead and do it. Just keep in mind that what you save in the money, you're going to have to save in the upkeep of this thing if you're ever going to actually wear it out and about, because stuff's going to start coming off of it, and if you wash it, that filler is going to go everywhere. So I am going to go ahead and try to stick this thing back on. And I think I might actually venture to go ahead and buy that Panthers Barkov one and see how that one comes off. If it doesn't look good, then I'll just give it away or just hide it in the closet, whatever. But we're at the point where I can't find it anywhere. So, at least in my size. So at this point, it's kind of lost cause. I should have just bought one back in the first place. Man, I should have put that light somewhere else. But anyway, thanks for watching this video. If you have any other questions, put them in the comments. Actually, one thing I wanted to add too, this one probably goes without saying. You're gonna have a lot of threads popping off on the sides of these things. I had one on the sleeve as well. Yeah, it's just, you're getting what you pay for on these things, so just keep that in mind. I'll snip these off. And one final thing, for real, on the sleeves, these are in like different gradients. So like, this is one width, and then up on the sleeve, it gets tighter. And I don't believe that the actual jerseys are like that. So, just something else to keep in mind, but it was 35 bucks. You're gonna pay just as much for a t-shirt at the rink. So, I mean, if you wanna just go venture and find these jerseys that they're a bit harder to find and pretty expensive. I saw some Orlando Solar Bears jerseys on there, some defunct junior teams on there as well. They have a bunch of weird stuff over on DHgate, so might as well check it out. You don't really have too much to lose with $35 shipped. Just keep in mind you get what you pay for. So now I am going to try to fix this. Try to be a fool's errand, but I'm gonna go ahead and try with this craft bond that I got $3 off of Amazon, and we'll see. There you go. Don't want to get any of this on my Buc-ee's shirt, that's for sure. I'm gonna use the tip of this to kind of spread it. I left stream on upstairs. Someone's playing Resident Evil, so there's just random zombie noises going on upstairs, so that was something I should have kept in mind while streaming. I'm not too good at this streaming thing. We try, right? Okay, so that's one side, and then we do this other side. One dip. I'm gonna have to keep up with this for like the rest of my life with this jersey. Like every time I wear it, something's gonna pop off of it. Though these things seem to be no. The second I was gonna say, this six pretty nice. They popped, and not only that, not only are they not sticking, but it's actually staining the jersey, which is pretty cool. So, whatever. We are learning together on this. I'm gonna have to wash this as soon as I get upstairs, but so I got this. Thankfully this side doesn't have too much that's sticking out, so I think the other side is much worse. This other side's a lot worse. This one has a big pop on this side, one side on here, one side on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on my table. And let's try and fix this damn thing. I'm actually missing the Golden Knights game for this, but whatever. Whatever. I'm bad at prioritizing things, so I'm gonna make this video that no one's gonna watch. But I wanted to put this down so it can start drying and I can see how bad of a job I did. Or how useless this Elmer's glue is, so we shall see. There we are. There we are. There we are. Almost. Almost. There we are. And then this thing doesn't want to stick. This end does not want to stick at all. I bet you anything that the other side is completely off. Like, as if I didn't do anything.